Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pulaki Temple. Now you are in Singaraja, Gilimanuk, Bayungupo. My name is Rio Frianto Putro. You can call me Rio. Today, I tell you everything about this beautiful temple. If you have many questions, let me know and do not hesitate to ask. We, ladies and gentlemen, let's get around and enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, Pulaki Temple is located on the coast of Bangyopo village, Grobogan district, on the edge of the Singaraja Gilimanuk road, about 45 km from Singaraja city. Road conditions are good. The famous support fauna that is very interesting is the group of monkey and white starling. Pulaki Temple is located on the rocky mountain Sopol and Ticket. Ladies and gentlemen, story the establishment of Pulaki Temple is inseparable from the history Dahyang Nirata journey from the Blambangan, East Java to Dalaman, Glegal, Bali. During the reign of the Dalam Kri Wahtergong, Pulaki Temple is the Keblana Jagat temple which is opened by all Hindu in Bali. Since of the massive restoration of the began in Pulaki Temple, now look majestic in spacious and allow Hindu to pray together friendly. Pulaki Temple is actually the center of a long Hindu to pray. Pulaki Temple is actually of center of the series of surrounding temples, namely Kartli Kawat Temple at kilometer 45 from Singaraja, the schedule of ceremony held and the Theodula which fall on the Punamangi Kapat start from the Pulaki temples, the Melanting and Kertakawa temple, the Pramuta temple, and finally the Pabean temple. Its strategy located on the edge of the highway, so it's not surprising that it gets so many visits from friendly and domestic tourists. This is already a very good place to rest and very languid parker area in the Pulaki temple area around Malating temple area include small stone access and stool made of the stone. Other stone based on the when view for the layout and structure of the temple, it can be assumed that background of the establishment of Pulaki temple was original relation to the means of worship pre-culture people in the form of terracota building. On the hand, Jungi from the location of Pulaki Temple, which is located in Pulaki Bay, has many sources from fresh water. This area is thought to have been visited by humans since category ago. The Pulaki area has become quite crowded with trading boats that regular water is material need for shipping to Java and the Maluku. It is even possible that at the time there was already a trend in the form of barter. Goods that may be produced from the Pulaki area, sugar from palm sap, is based on the availability coincidence with the discovery of lontar palms along the coast from Gilimanuk to the east include Pulaki. From the description, it can be assumed that Pulaki has existed since prehistoric time, both the connecting with current place and as place of the other activities. This continued until the attack on Bali by Majapahit. In the book on Majapahit expedition to Bali, complete by Ketut Inarsa, is written that Gajah Mada troops descended on Jemberna and marched toward the interior village, Saks and Pegamanan Pulaki and Wangaya. Ladies and gentlemen, Pulaki was also used a center from the development of the Vaishnava sect of Hindus around, as stated in the book Buyana Tattva Mahesra Karyadeya, complete in the Ketut Ginarsa. The story of Pulaki is also found in the book Dijana Tattva written by Igusti Bagus Sugriwa. There are descriptions such as, "Okay, my sister, just stay here together with our doctor in Sabawa. He is already holy to be Batrama dalam Latin, and you can become Batrama dalam Kentut, who will be uplifted and worshipped by the people here, who will be reckoned so they cannot be seen by ordinary people. Everyone becomes smooth. These villages are what they name Pulaki. The ancient of Pulaki temple as current place exists since prehistoric time and disappeared after the presence of Dahyang Nirata. With the incident of the Prablana Pulaki temple without occupants of the regular basic or quick a long time, so Pulaki temple disappeared from sight. A glance on the area Pratipasi empty from until for, for about years, but before that, from prehistoric time until the presence of the Betana Dahyang Nirata temple was still place of worship, whether participated by prehistoric people, Balinese people, or the Vaishnava sect developed by RSE Markedea and followers by the three Sakti with the symbol of three flowers, the red, black, and white lotus that Dahyang Nirata picked up from the pond obtained in the belly of the dragon in Pulaki. An area that has not been inhabited to so far is definitely by wilderness and is only disturbed by wild animal, wild bird, tiger, bulls, and others. Even so, according to Simba, the people of Kalisada village and several surrounding villages are still loyal to service betrayed in Pulaki by boat from Kalisada beach, but at that time the temple was longer there. So worship was carried out the pizza stone around the Pulaki temple, switch of location were currently placed. And ladies and gentlemen, from the reason Simba suspects that Pulaki temple is actually in the forest, not where is not known, the correctly location of the temple is thought to be a place of worship because the residents did not dare to enter the forest, considered this place was already inhabited by wild animals, so it is impossible for anyone to dare to enter the interior. In Pulaki was opened with marked by the license of the place by the Dutch colonial government, China's name Angtekwat. This area was returned around with the carried out restoration of the sacred place in this area. The restoration of Pulaki temple and the other was carried out according to Simba. Pulaki temple, Sast and the Custom Temple, Kerta Krawat Temple, Melating Temple, Belatung Temple, Puncak Manik Temple, and Pemutra Temple cannot be separated. Judging from the location of the number of this temple and according of the Balinese Hindu concept, it include the concept of Sapta Lokal, namely the concept of Sapta Patala or seven layer on the universe. So, temple which was built the basic of a combination of mountain area and sea or bay to the layout, structure, and environment of this Pulaki temple found element of humanity and mountain that blended together. According to Sumba, according to Simbang, Pulaki was also used as center of the development of the Vaishnava sect of Hindus around, as starting in the book Bhuwana Takwa Mahendra Mahardeya, concept by Ketut Ginarsa. The history of Pulaki temple cannot be separated from other place of worship in Bali. According to Hand of the North Bali Culture Study Group, Dr. Igusti Ketut Simba, Bulengleng is located between the mountain and the sea. Because the distance between the mountain and the sea is very close, the land is very narrow. This is called the Ngegaya Gunung area, an area of spiritual center and place of worship and both on the mountain and by the sea. Ketut Simba explained the shape of the island of Bali is like a Dutch, head facing west facing Java, back facing north facing Java Sea and Bali Sea, tail facing east facing Lombok, while the neck crop is stopmatch facing the Indian Ocean. On the back of the island of the Bali structured a series of mountain area from the west, the Ceki village area to east in the Lempayung Kerangsa to the Bali seem to be split into South Bali and then Bukit. Then Bukit is also divided into where the western part is usually called the Enjung and Dangi Enjung, where this boundary is Enjung Sanghyang. The dark tale has a mainly that Bali has a very high secret value because dark art animal is probably people make offering explicitly sacred pig and this animal a toll that will determine the sanctity of the offering. Likewise, the mountain that extend from west to east are the back two of Dutch, where the backbone contain marrow and element of life, the spiritual dimension. This is where the Kundalini in is found, he said. The temple found along the coast include Bakung Temple, Telung Aksep Temple, Labuan Lalang, Gede Pangestu Temple, Pelabuhan Aji, Celuk Agung, Wehik Beji Purbadela Putri, Gembung Anuna, Ketu Negara Mas, Cornerstone, Pulaki Temple with other it and the other temple, and while is the mountain from west and to east there are Puncak Manik temples, Bujang temples, Asah Danu, Batu Karu, Tamblina Mangu Prik, Sinahu Hills, Indrakila, Beriting, Besakip Mountain, Andakasa, Lempayung, and other. Well, Pulaki Temple, which was built in the blend of mountains area and the sea or bay, so the layout, structure, and environment of Pulaki Temple found element between the immediate and the fused mountain. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's already and the sea or by. So the layout, structure, and environment of Pulaki Temple found element between the immediate and the fused mountain. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's already Pulaki Temple. Thank you for your attention. See you next time.